Hi everybody, it's Nani. How you doing today? I'm doing really well. I am back today with a Makeup Monday for you. I know some of you guys love these, some of you hate them, but I like doing them and I like trying different products. A few Dollar Tree hauls back, I showed you guys all of the LA Colors eyeshadow palettes that I was looking for and I finally found. I grabbed 3 and I want to try those today, and I'm going a little bit old school. I think you saw in yesterday's Walmart haul, I picked up some CoverGirl. I used to use this way back, and I wanted to give it a try again and see how it is. And a stick concealer from CoverGirl. So most of the stuff today is going to be CoverGirl and Dollar Tree, the LA Colors. I think I probably have a couple other things thrown in here, but my face is clean. I am not using primer today. I figured I'm going to go back to 1982. I didn't use primer in 1982. I just washed my face and went ahead and started. So that's what I'm doing. I have my cup of coffee here in my Dollar Tree mug that says "Get your jingle on." No, I never put my Christmas mugs away. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start. I did give this a good shake before, because you never know how long something's been sitting on the shelf. I did bring in a makeup blender from the Dollar Tree, but I don't even think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use my hands like I did back in 1982. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put some on the back of my hand just to give it a try. This is in shade Creamy Natural. This is what I used to use. I think half the population used Creamy Natural in 1982. It looks lighter for some reason, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to try it. I need to move my makeup mirror a little bit here. See how this goes on. This is seriously how I did it. It's looking very light. I do have some other foundations in here just in case this is too light for me. It is looking very light. Very smooth though. It feels nice on the skin. There's not too much scent in it, which I like. It's blending in very well. And it's covering some of my age spots nicely. I'm not seeing polka dot pores. I am going to need a little bit more for on my forehead, around my nose. It seems so different doing it without a makeup blender. I got so used to doing that, and this seems very strange, doing it with just my fingers. Go ahead and put some on my forehead. I may use the makeup blender just to kind of pat it in just a bit. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. This feels very nice. Very moisturizing. It is covering well. That's only one coat, guys, which that's all I do anyway, no matter what. I put on one and that's it. Too many layers on my skin doesn't look good. It just, everything starts getting cakey and that's not bad. And I think this foundation was under $7, guys. And the color isn't bad either. It seemed a lot lighter when I first put it on. I am seeing a little bit of texture right through here, but this is without primer, so not bad. I have a sparkle on my face. Not bad at all. For one coat, that's okay. I think I could use a little bit more over here, but I had a little friend show up. It's like, I think my nerves are starting to kind of kick in with hubby's surgery coming, and my face is taking the brunt of it. His surgery is coming, guys. It's right around the corner now. So I'll keep you updated on that. Trying to cover that spot. It's very, very red. Guys, this foundation is okay. For $7, right now my skin is very dry. Wintertime in South Central Pennsylvania, everything gets dry, and it's just, so that's why when I saw this that said hydrating, what did it say here? It's called CoverGirl CG Smoothers Hydrating Makeup in the shade 720 Creamy Natural. When I saw hydrating, I thought, yeah, I'm going to give that a try. And then this concealer is CoverGirl CG Smoothers Concealer. And this is in the shade 710 Light. Go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand here so you can see. It seems like a pretty good match to my skin tone, at least on the back of my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, the only thing I used this for back in 1982 was to cover, you know, blemishes. It wasn't to cover dark spots. But you know how that is. Now I have dark spots and age spots and dark circles under my eyes, guys. Wow. You know, guys, sometimes old school is the way to go. Wow. Can you guys see the difference? You're probably not seeing it like I'm seeing it. Oh my, I'm liking this a lot, guys. And it was under $7. And it's very smooth. I thought for a stick it was going to be, you know, a lot harder to apply, a lot drier, and not as easy to apply. I'm not using any brushes here. I'm seriously just using this and using my finger just to pat it where I need it. Guys, this is good stuff. That's impressive. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not going overboard on my makeup or anything. Wow. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Very creamy, very, very, it just feels nice and moisturizing, and I think that's a pretty good match to my skin tone as well. And again, this is the CoverGirl CG Smoothers Concealer in the shade 710 Light. And it was right here, if you can see that. I mean, that is a pretty good match to my skin tone. They didn't have very many choices, though, in the color range for this. So I picked the one, you know, I just held up a couple and picked the one that I thought would work. I believe there was one a little bit lighter than that, but I think this is pretty dang good. Wow. All right, let me see. I have some powder here. I'm going to not use it right now, but this is a CoverGirl powder that I've had for a while now, and it is CoverGirl Clean Professional, and it is in the shade 110 Translucent Light. This is going to be the powder that I'm going to use today. I don't use the little puffy brush, though. The little puff, I go ahead and use the use a brush, but first I'm going to put on my blush. And you know what? I don't have any CoverGirl blush. I don't have very many blushes. I should have thought about that when I was at the store and went ahead and picked up a blush, because I remember back in the day, was it CoverGirl that had the, I think it was called Cheekers. It was like a little rectangle pan. I should look for one of those. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Essence blush. This is what I've been using quite a bit. I'm going to be using sort of pink shades of eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this. The other blush that I have, and these are the only two, is e.l.f. And this one seems a little bit more on the orangey side. So I'm going to stick with this one for the day. And this one is in the shade 70 Believing. I love this blush. It's very, very nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it how I do it. And I think all of my brushes are even from Dollar Tree. I just go ahead and kind of put it on. I really like this Essence blush. It's very nice. I grabbed the wrong brush. This brush is way too fluffy for me to be putting blush on, but it is what it is. I really like this blush a lot. Just to put a little color on my face. Very nice. And again, it was in the shade Believing from Essence, and I order it from Ulta. I really like it. And these brushes are from Dollar Tree. This is an e.l.f. brush that, you know, cost me $1.25 or probably $1 when it was, the store was still $1. All right, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and try this palette today. I think I may go into the other ones as well, but I'm going to go a little bit more pink. This is the LA Colors 6-color eyeshadow crease proof, and this is in the palette name Playful. It's a lot of pinks. It says all day wear on it. I have not tried these yet. This one is called Almost Nude, and it's a lot more neutral shades. And then this one is in the color Haute, H-A-U-T-E. But I think I'm going to stick with the pinks today. I may dip into dip into this Haute just for this shade up here, this off-white, this creamy color. I like that shade for right at my brow bone. So I will go ahead and just open this one. I should have did it ahead of time. I apologize. All right, so let's do some eyeshadow. Let me see. Did I bring any brushes down? I sure hope I did. I do have my makeup bag sitting here on the floor just in case. Did I bring a... Well, I have this big puffy brush. This was an Ione brush from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some of that creamy color right here. We're going to put it right under the brow. I have an eyebrow that, or yeah, an eyebrow hair that's sticking down. It's driving me nuts. But I just put a little bit right under the brow just to kind of brighten it up a little bit, and then I come in right in the corner of my eye, just to brighten it. Sometimes I go ahead and I even put some right where my glasses sit on my nose. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna try. You know, I may put some of this really lightest pink color right at the brow bone too, and just see how that shows up. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I can in my mirror. It has a very slight shimmer, which I do like at the brow bone. You're probably not going to be able to see that, but it does have a very, very slight shimmer. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this one in this upper corner here to use right in the crease. It's kind of like a peachy pink color. I don't like my brushes that I chose for the day, guys. I should find my other brush. But my other brushes need cleaned, and I was afraid it would change the color of the eyeshadow, so I just grabbed this one for some reason. This peachy pink, it does have a little bit of a shimmer as well, which I'm okay with that. And I just put it kind of from the crease up a little bit. And I say in all my videos, I try not to go below. I pretend there's a line between the corner of my eye and the corner of my eyebrow. I try not to come below that because it makes my eyes look like they droop down. So I just kind of do it from the crease and up with this kind of more of a neutral shade. Same over here. Very pretty color. I'm not seeing any fallout on this so far. Very nice. Then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this dark shade here just to give it a little bit of dimension on the outer edge and in the crease itself. Just a little bit, and I take it over about halfway just to give it a little bit of dimension, and then I will go ahead and blend this as soon as I'm done with this side. It seems like all of these have a little bit of shimmer in this palette. And then just go ahead and blend that in a little bit. Very pretty colors, very, very pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's use this brighter pink here in the center. Do it just on the outer side of my movable lid. Just put some there. And then I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to use this really pretty light pink here, and I'm going to put it on the kind of mid and inner corner of my movable lid. And I just tap it on with my finger. Very nice. I'm liking this, guys. I'm not seeing any fallout. Don't poo-poo the Dollar Tree makeup, guys. I mean, everybody's different, but in this day and age with the price of everything that's going on in the world, if you can save a little money using Dollar Tree makeup, why not? I have a wet wipe someplace here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use, what brush did I bring here? I just want to put a little bit of, I think this is actually like a concealer brush, but it's a Wet n Wild. I'm going to use it under my eye. Let's see, which color should I use here? Let's use a little bit of the, I'm going to mix the darkest and the pink next to it. And just put a little bit under. And I don't go the whole way. I just go about halfway. It seems like when I go the whole way with it, the whole way under my eye, it just seems like it makes my eyes look smaller and more closed off. So I go easy under my eyes. And then I'm going to use that darkest shade. And I have a little, if you guys watch me, you know, my hands shake, so I don't use liquid liner very much. I always use eyeshadow. And I use a little wet napkin. I wet my brush and just dip in the eyeshadow and use that as an eyeliner. And I'm going to use the darkest shade again. And I try to get as close to my lashes as possible. And on the outer edge, I do try to go a little bit thicker with the line. It just kind of, it seems like it helps lift my eye a little bit, open them up. But I just try to get as close to my lashes as possible. This is a very pretty color. It's a very pinky plum color. I like it. Okay, there's that. I need to go ahead and blend this a little bit more. Not bad at all. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and I do my brows first. I picked up these LA Colors brow pencils. I got two different shades because I wasn't sure which one would work for me. This one is in the shade Soft Brown. Looks a little dark. And then this one is in the shade Dark Blonde. I guess I need to open the other side, huh? Not the spoolie. I think I'm going to use the Dark Blonde. Give it a try. I always do my brows first before I put on my mascara. And with my brows, I just kind of, in this side over here, the like the fatter side, I just go ahead and make a line at the base of it, and I just kind of flick up. This one might be too light, guys. I think this one is going to be too light. It looks okay on camera, but in person, it's blonde. So let's go ahead and use this other one instead. And again, this was in the shade Soft Brown. My eyebrows are very dark, so that does not look good, the blonde one. This is much better. But I just make kind of a line and then just kind of do little flick marks up. And then I just kind of even it out. Yeah, this is definitely a better shade. Just kind of rub it into anywhere that's a little bit sparse. Same on this side. Make a little line. I have an area right up here that is not very full, so I kind of draw a little line there, fill it in. But I don't go overboard on my brows. I don't like that look. I don't like it looking like two black caterpillars sitting on my face. And I just do that. That's about it. My brows are totally different. I know one of you always says that your brows aren't twins, they're sisters. My brows aren't even sisters. They're like third cousins, twice removed or something. They're totally different. I'm going to go ahead and try this little spoolie, and it just helps soften things up a little bit. I have one eyebrow that it keeps flipping down. We'll see if the eyebrow stuff will help, the gel that I put in. And that's about it that I do to my eyebrows, guys. But I definitely like this soft brown much better. So I'll pass this one along to one of the kids. And then I'm going to use this Wet n Wild. I love this stuff. It's like a clear mascara, and you can use it on your lashes to help build up your lashes before you put on your regular mascara, or you can use it in your eyebrows to just help keep them in place. And I've been using this stuff now since the Dollar Tree brought it in, and I absolutely love it. The one that I have, they get kind of nasty looking, you know, after a while from using it and picking up color. So I needed another one, and it's called Mega Clear. You're probably not going to see that, but it's just like a clear mascara. Has the brush. And then I just go ahead and rub this through, run it through my eyebrows. And it holds it in place, and it doesn't make them all goopy and hard and crunchy. So I really like this, and for $1.25, I think that's great. But I just run it through a little bit. It's very nice. And again, it's the Wet n Wild. I think it's called Tame and Define. But they have it at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have it anywhere else or not, because I get it at the Dollar Tree. All right, and then I go ahead and do my eyelashes, and I always curl them. My eyelash curler needs some attention. It needs cleaned, and it's probably time for me to get a new one. But I always curl my lashes because it just kind of helps open my eyes more. Now, the older I get, my eyes are drooping. They're getting very hooded. And the mascara that I'm using today is another CoverGirl product, and it is the Exhibitionist Stretch and Lengthen. Let me start that over. It is CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen Mascara, and it is in the shade Very Black. And it looks like this. Big puffy brush on it. The only thing I don't like about this is I've been using it now for a while. This just seems so goopy to me. And if I don't clean out the brush first, which I did not, it's very clumpy and I can't get it to not be clumpy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is too late for me to stop the process now. But this mascara, it's like I keep trying to give it a shot, and it's very, very clumpy. I do keep a clean mascara wand on hand just to go ahead and help get the clumps out. If you like mascara that thickens, this is definitely for you. If you don't mind working with the clumps. I'm going to go ahead and clean that brush out a little bit first, take some of it off before I do the other eye. I didn't think to do that before I did the first eye. Like when you clean out the brush ahead of time, get some of it off, it's not so bad. But if you don't, look out. I see a lot of the bigger YouTube makeup gurus talking about this, and they love it. And it's like, I'm just not having the same experience as they are with it. It seems like when they put it on, it lengthens and defines, and it's not clumpy. But I'm not throwing it away. I'm going to keep using it, keep trying it. Oh, I just got some on my face, which is typical for me. I always keep little Q-tips handy. I'm going to let that dry and then I'll flick it off. That's another trick, guys. If you do get mascara, if you touch yourself with it, just go ahead and wait for it to dry and then take it off, and it won't be as smeary. What was I going to do here? I definitely need to separate these lashes on this side. You probably can't see it, but they are very clumped up. But I like how this mascara, it lasts well through the day. It doesn't flake on me. It doesn't, when you get the little fallout throughout the day, it doesn't do any of that. It's just very clumpy at first. I'm looking forward to see if I have a little thing to separate a couple of my eyelashes here. I just want to kind of make it look not so clumped. I mean, it's definitely not a bad mascara at all, but just a little bit too clumpy for my liking. But that's good. Let me go ahead and see if this mascara little flake here is good. All right, let's see. I need a little bit of powder. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Professional, and I believe I said it was in the shade Translucent. It's one of the containers that has the little holes, and you sprinkle it up. And I've been using this powder now for a long time, and I like it. I don't go overboard with my powder either, guys. The more I cake up on my face, the more crinkled it looks, the more dry. So I go easy. I always put a little bit down here. It seems like it defines it more. I don't really what they call bake, but I do put it below my blush area. And powder just seems to just smooth everything out. How long is this video getting to be, guys? I'm telling you guys, don't poo-poo CoverGirl. Don't poo-poo the old school CoverGirl. That's making me happy. I'm really curious to see how this foundation wears throughout the day, but it feels nice. It's not thick, it's not heavy. It's a very lightweight foundation. I'm happy I got that, guys. I really am. There's no polka dot pores. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? When I say polka dot pores, I look at younger people. talked to some younger people about it, and it's like they don't know what I'm talking about. But this does not. Very nice. All right, let's see. What lipstick do I have here? I think I'm just going to use my my Dollar Tree LA Colors lip gloss, and this is in the shade Dreamy Pink, I think. I don't go overboard with anything. I should have added a little bit of color, but honestly, I don't even have a lipstick in here right now. All I have is my lip gloss. But I really like this lip gloss. It's, you know, it's moisturizing. It can be a little bit on the sticky side, but not bad. And that's it, guys. That is it for my old school, how I used to do my makeup in 1982 with the products. So this was the CoverGirl, the Smoothers in shade Creamy Natural. The blush is in Believing from Essence. Dollar Tree eyeshadows, and this palette was, what was this one that I said? Playful, I believe. This was the little pink palette in Playful, CoverGirl, Exhibitionist, mascara. If I had one thing that I would not suggest, and it is probably this. It's probably this mascara. I don't know. It's just, if you like that thicker, clumpier look, you will like this mascara. I'm just not a big fan. And then I had the CoverGirl Stick Concealer. I like it a lot, a whole lot. And this was in the shade, what did I say? This was in the shade Light 710. I'm liking this, guys. Sometimes old school, they knew what they were doing back in the 80s. It's when we liked our makeup, we liked our hair big. I'm going to go ahead and put my earrings on. These are from Temu. I like them. They're very light, very pretty. That's it, guys. That is my CoverGirl and Dollar Tree makeup look for the day. Not bad. Maybe I'll have hubby take me out for lunch. He doesn't know that yet. All right, everybody. I hope you like this type of thing. If you did, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you again here really soon. I think I may jump in since I have makeup on and look okay. I may just go ahead and make a Dollar Tree haul video for you guys for tomorrow. So anyway, I'll talk to you again here really soon. Peace.